Whether you like it or not, for a relationship to work, for a marriage to work, for your relationship to last long, or for your relationship to be healthy and successful, you got to have a good communication skill. You got to know how to communicate your needs in a respectful, happy, beautiful day to you all. Today, I'm here to talk about how you can communicate your needs. I know the reason why I'm taking my time to talk about communication. Being beautiful will take you to palace, but good character and good communication skill will keep you in the palace. Being intelligent, graduating with a very nice or beautiful result will get you a very good paying job, but good communication skill will keep you in that work. That is why I am taking my time to talk about communication. Everything I'm teaching on this channel, please and please apply them to your life. It's all these little things that makes relationships and marriages of nowadays to be crashing, that makes relationships and marriages of nowadays not to work. If you want your own relationship to work, if you want your own marriage to be healthy and successful, you got to have a good communication skill. You got to know how to communicate your needs in a calm and respectful way. Being a very beautiful girl will attract a lot of wealthy people, well-to-do men to you, but good for how to communicate your needs without you being rude to your partner will keep you long in that relationship or in that marriage. In today's video, I'm here to teach you how you can communicate your needs in relationship. Like I usually say it in my teaching, you don't need to be rude to your partner before you communicate your needs, before you communicate what you want and what you don't want to your partner. There are ways you go around issues or around matters that arises in your relationship or in your marriage. I was in a bank some time ago. There was this particular customer care representative that was attending to me. The customer representative in question, he doesn't really have a good communication skill, and he began to shout on the customer. In the course of that, and you know customers now, that one began to raise alarm in the bank, and the manager came out and they asked what is actually going on. The customer care representative narrated what happened and the customer, and the manager picked offense. The manager was very angry with the customer care representative that is not his first time that some customers have reported him like that. If the thing keep on going like that, that guy might probably lose his job. So being intelligent or graduated with a very brilliant result will actually fetch you a very good paying job. Having a good communication skill will keep you in that job or will sustain you in that job. Like I usually tell a friend of mine, if you are hungry, you don't need to be rude before you can communicate your needs. You don't need to be rude to express your feelings. There are ways you express your feelings respectively, and the other person is going to understand you, and we're trying to see how things can move on fine. So in today's video, I want you to pay rapt attention. Pay rapt attention and apply all of this into your day-to-day life. It's very important, and as you are listening, please kindly like, comment and share so that this video can go viral, so that others can learn from this teaching. But before I continue, in case you are new to my channel, in case today is a very first time of tuning into my channel, of tuning into Rhoda-b TV, be it Facebook or YouTube, please kindly give me a follow if you are watching this video on Facebook, and if you are watching this video on YouTube, please, I need your support. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and help me to share this video. Let this video go viral. Like I was saying, I want you to understand that there are different ways people communicate their needs. The way I communicate my needs is different from the way my younger sister or my immediate brother do communicate his own needs. You should understand that everybody are not the same. There are some persons that are always specific in communicating their needs. There are some persons with their reactions. There are some persons that will point out their needs to you. There are some persons that speaks in parable when they are communicating their needs. So you should be sensitive. You should know your partner ways of communicating his or her needs, or know your children ways of them communicating their needs. Know the way your individual customers communicate their needs to you. There are some persons that can be very rude and arrogant when they are communicating their needs. There are some persons that will be very calm, very respectful, very jovial while communicating their needs. But some other persons, they are not like that. Likewise, the way your husband communicates his needs to you as a wife is different from the way you as a wife communicate your own needs to your husband. The way your girlfriend communicates her needs to you is different from the way you communicate your needs to your girlfriend. Take note, the following are the tips on how to communicate your needs. Number 1, be clear and direct. Communicate your needs in a clear and direct way. Be concise. You don't need to be beating around the bush. Go straight to the point. Tell the person, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. It's better than you beating around the bush. It's better than you speaking in parable. It's not everybody that understands when you are speaking in parable. So go straight to the point. Be clear and direct. Be concise when you are communicating your needs. Like I said, you don't need to be rude. You don't need to be arrogant. You don't need to be hungry while communicating your needs. Like me, if you are communicating your needs, if you are not clear and direct, if you are not concise with what you are saying, I am not a winch, I am not God. How will I know what you are trying to say? If you don't make me understand your needs, there is no how I can understand you. So whenever you want to communicate your needs, my darling, you have to be clear and direct. Be clear and direct and be concise. Don't beat around the bush. Go straight to the point. That is number 1 way to communicate your needs. Number 2 tips on how to communicate your needs is be specific. There are some persons that are in need of your help, but they are not specific of the kind of help they need. Yes, if you are not specific when you are in need of help or when you are communicating your needs, how will I know that, okay, this is actually what you want? Be specific. Tell the person, this is exactly what I want. If it's money you need from the person, tell the person you need so amount of money. Tell I need money. How much do you need? You got to be specific. I need 100,000 to top my business. I need 150,000 for my school fees. I need 150,000 naira for my upkeep. Be specific. If you are not specific, there is no how your partner will know, okay, this is the kind of help you need. Like I usually say it in my teaching, the reason why relationships and marriages of nowadays are not working is because of lack of good communication skills and lack of how to communicate your needs. As a woman, maybe probably you need money to buy 1 or 2 things for your kids. If you are not specific and tell your husband, okay, this is what you need the money for, your husband will probably think you are trying to dupe him or you are trying to extort from him. But when you are specific, you make him understand, okay, fine, this is what I want to use the money for. The kids need this, the kids need that. I myself, I need this. Then your husband will know what you are using the money for. There is no how a man will give you money without you telling them what you want to use the money for. You got to explain. So far, it's not the money you are bringing out of your pocket. You have to be specific. You have to tell the person the kind of help you need. If it is money, tell the person this is what you are using the money to do. If it is money, you go ahead. If it is material things, if it is foodstuffs, if it is job, you need somebody to get you a job. Be specific about your needs. Okay, don't just be beating, like I said earlier at one point, that you be beating around the bush, then you expect the person that you need help from to just guess, okay, this is the help, this is particular help, or this is specific help you needed from him. No, things are not done that way. If you are going that way, probably you might not get exactly what you want. Number 3 tips on how to communicate your needs is be respectful. Like I usually say, respect is a reciprocal. You earn respect, you don't command respect. You can't be in need of my help and you are disrespecting me. In the course of you communicating your needs, still be respectful. Yes, it's very, very important. It is when you are respectful in communicating your needs, that is when I will consider whether I'm going to meet your needs for you or not. If you are being rude while communicating your needs, I might not even consider giving your needs a thought. Put the other person into consideration. The person that you need help from, you don't hold the person anything. The person hold you nothing. It is help you need from the person. Even if it is your husband, you don't need to be rude to your husband to communicate your needs. Even if it is your boyfriend or your wife or your girlfriend, my darling, you don't need to be rude to communicate your needs. When somebody offends you, you don't need to be rude to correct the person. There are some of you that when you are communicating your needs, you are always very rude, no respect, no regard, and you want the person to grant your needs. Who does that? So when you are communicating your needs, be respectful of the other person's times and feelings. Number 4 tips on how to communicate your needs is be open to feedback. Once you have communicated your needs, expect feedback. Don't just keep quiet. Once you have communicated your needs, expect feedback from the other person. Number 5 tips on how to communicate your needs is be willing to compromise. Yes. What did I say? Be willing to compromise. That is the number 5 tips on how to communicate your needs. Be willing to compromise. Don't expect everything you ask of to be given to you. If they give you half of it, be appreciative. If the person can't give you the whole sum of money that you need or render the whole assistance to you, don't blame the person and don't feel bad. Be content or accept the little the person is able to offer at that moment with a grateful heart and thank the person. The fact that they are not able to help you at that time does not mean that they will not be able to help you some other time. As parents, learn to teach your children how to communicate their needs. When you are communicating your needs, you hurt your partner, you hurt your mom as a child. Communication is very, very important. Respect is very, very important in relationship. Respect is one thing I don't joke with. No matter how old you are, whether you are old enough to give birth to me, if I am respecting you as a person, expecting the same respect from you in return. So if you are having challenges in communicating your needs, number 1 thing to do is identify that thing that is making you to have challenges in communicating your needs. Are you afraid of being rejected? Are you afraid of someone saying no to you? Are you afraid of you are not being heard? That kind of a thing. There are children like that. Yes, that is why I usually tell parents, please give a good listening ear to your children whenever they are talking to you, or whenever they are making a request, or whenever they are making a complaint over something. Please let their voice be heard. And if as a person, if you notice maybe because you are afraid of being rejected or you are afraid of not being heard and all of that, that is the reason why you are having challenges of communicating your needs. The best thing you can do is to kind of develop a better strategy on how to overcome it. Even at times, you can start practicing what you want to say ahead of time. Practice what you want to say ahead of time so that you'll be able to present the matter in a very respectful. Guys, if you actually get value from this video, please give me a follow on Facebook, like and follow my Facebook page. And if you are watching this very video on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just know that Rhoda-b TV love you and I got you covered in building of your relationship